We take on Leicester today in the Europa League, and then I think Parma. But if you're not here for Parma, we're going to show it to you, but you're here for Leicester. I just think there's some very interesting things when I went to check out the Leicester squad. First off, Ryan Brewster is their starting striker. Jared Bowen of Loki Doki fame, I mean, probably more of his own fame, but I know Jared Bowen because he was in Loki Doki series and like sent Loki video, which I think is awesome. Ross Barkley, David Brooks from Bournemouth, Ndidi, and then you've got Matko, the Argentinian / Croatian / American that we pulled up in the USA International Series as part of the beta. He's still not capped for Croatia or Argentina. So, America, get on the phone, please. Okay, I just think that's kind of interesting. And then Danny Ings. So you got some former Liverpool players there. Interesting times. They are currently, my friends, 10th with a 2-1-2 record, which again, it's kind of early days. But I also checked out, and this is devastating news. Ernesto Valverde, after going until 2024 with Barcelona, is now the manager. Jurgen never won the league and got sacked. Crushing. All right, I promise we're not going to talk about Liverpool. Promise. We're worried about us. Since you last saw us, my friends, we beat Verona 2-1. We played a friendly because there was an international break, and we played Brescia and won 2-0. So both of these, I mean, look at this. Referee, I mean, he must have had extras. He's just like, I got to start giving out cards because it was aggressive. It was aggressive, my friends. Here was a little nervy. I mean, we went up early again, and then they score a little bit later, and you're like, uh-oh, is this going to be one of those? But we were able to hang on. I think, yeah, I brought on, we went like super compact. Like I brought on Mateus Lucchese and he didn't play well, 6.3. They scored after we brought him on as a ball-winning midfielder in the DM slot. So I took one of the strikers off because, again, I'm trying to say, like, okay, we got 2 goals. Let's not get Adam Ida or Ryan Cassidy injured. Let's bring them off. And if we need to bring a striker back on, we can do something different, right? So we did that. And then they scored, and I was like, And so I think we took the shadow striker off and brought on Rampanini and played him as... I had 2 ball-winning midfielders. They're going classic Italian, like, you're not getting through us. 1 on support, 1 on defend, because it was their best roles or whatever, and we were able to see it out, but not as comfortable as I would have liked. Played the friendly, and then Brescia again, lots of yellows, but Cassidy picks up a goal. Maximiliano gets another goal. He's been quite good, my friends. It's odd when you've been playing, many seasons with 12 subs on the bench, and you're able to utilize a certain variety of those, right? To go back to having just 7 subs, I was like, oh, that's different. Like, this used to feel normal, and now it's so funny having played in Italy for so long. I'm like, oh, that's how the rest of the world, or a good chunk of the rest of the world, does it. So this is how we line up today against Leicester. We are at home. They're 2-1-2. I'm not saying we're going to beat them, but what I learned last year playing as Cabinteely is that playing super defensive just didn't work. They're just too good. They're just going to batter us, so we might as well go for it. We're going to go with the 5-2-1-2 and see how it works. We're probably still going to get battered, but we're going to go positive. We're at home. Ida, Cassidy, Maximiliano. Icardi comes in because Haas is out with pulled ankle ligaments. He's got another 8 days on it. He's been out for a little bit. So that's kind of been good because we were able to get Icardi a game, like a start to get him up to speed. Not that it's been good, but like it didn't happen right before this. So like he's been able to get his match sharpness up. Giallo, Theo, Labuti, Jake Cooper, Andreessen, and Vipes, who had a solid outing internationally. We rested him actually the last game. He could have gone, but I was like, it's very weird, right? If you've experienced this, it's like, oh, we have to like plan ahead as to, there was an international break and a game in the 4 days and then a game and then a week. So like planning out our rosters a little better so that we can rotate just a little bit. Like, I don't think it's going to be wise to go the same 11 every single week now, because eventually someone's going to wear down and get hurt if they're going back to back to back to back. But we also don't want to just rotate everyone. So this is how we go. Obviously, backup goalkeeper, and then we've got Grandi can cover left or right back, but really in the wing back role, just on the left, but he is either footed, so there's double coverage there. Flaccovio can do the same thing and cover center back in a bind. So again, having those players that are more versatile. As Swiss Army knife, as you might say in a press conference, is helpful. Desenia, again, just in case we need another center. Like, it's definitely a more defensive batch, but I really don't think we're missing out, right? Like, so we got Rampanini, who plays the DM or midfield. We got Tyrese, who covers anywhere in the attacking third. Bradic, who covers the 2 roles that we use, the strikers and the 3 roles, but 2 strikers and 1 attacking midfielder. So we're missing out on Moretti. Diaz has got, I don't know, a pulled groin. So it kind of makes it convenient to be like, hey, man, I would have brought him on the bench because he can play. But he's not fit. Tom Schradel, just because you're getting edged out just a little bit, Tom, by Desenia and Flaccovio. And then Lucchese, obviously not up to, he's 17, right? Same thing with Paul Colombani. Although Paul is continually unhappy because we didn't let him go to Inter, and he's improving. So I think Paul is going to get some starts this year in the striker role, especially, like in games right before or after a Europa League game or something like that. Not against Roma, Juventus, or Inter, though. Good. I knew that was there. Maybe against Bologna. Maybe against Genoa. No, I don't know. So I just wanted to show you my thinking there. It's like, okay, we've had to bring in a smaller batch of subs, more versatile, and also try and keep our shape and best players in and sharpness at words. Just talk amongst yourself. Sorry, I'm wearing a green shirt. Oh, coffee is amazing. All right, my friends. I didn't even actually just look at that. Yeah, evens odds for them. Yeah. Yep. We're going for it. At the end of the day, if we finish bottom, does it really matter? Is a draw. It's weird to think like, yeah, the 190K that you get for a draw. Like, we'd like to make a run in the Europa League, but the board don't really care. So it's more about staying up and making sure we don't go, oh, Europa League, and then struggle to stay out of the relegation zone. So it's not that I'm not fussed. We might as well go for it. It's kind of how I feel. So Vipes doesn't need motivation. He's seen the international stage. This isn't the international stage, but it's kind of the idea, right? We're playing against teams from other countries. Let's okay. That was weird. Isn't the sound thing always there? It was weird that as part of the build-up, the sound wasn't there. All right, lads. Okay, anybody want to? There you go, Icardi. That's what you get with Icardi. Like he's a oh boy, Cassidy. Oh, at least he got past the keeper. Or like they didn't kick it right at him. Is what I'm trying to say. Icardi is that level head, that experienced player. Doesn't play as much, but when he plays, wisdom, he says before he gets sent off. We've moved up to third, lads. Somebody scored in the other game. Oh, we were there. Who was that? You might jump, Cassie. Cassie's not exactly the tallest player, but you might jump. You might consider when the ball comes in. Rhian Brewster, can we do something? Oh, Ross Barkley skies it. They're frustrated, lads. They're frustrated. Let's keep them frustrated. Let's have somebody get sent off. Huh? For them, not FM. Bliss. Oh, no. It's going to be a 2-footed lunge. Barkley, sky it again, brother. That was... Okay. Adam Ida. Oh, my goodness. We have just scored. Oh, my goodness. We have just scored. Adam Ida. I try not to get too excited, but we just scored a goal in the Europa League against a Premier League team. Now, to be fair, again, they're in 10th, but it's only 5 games in, right? Like, it's kind of like us. We're in 7th, but like 1 win propels us up and 1 loss drops us down. So I'm not trying to look too much into that, but we've created more chances than them, right? He says before they score a half chance. Cassidy, would have liked you to take a touch there, brother. You had the whole, he had the whole, right half of the pitch where he could have just taken a touch and calmed it down. Instead, he drives on. Ross Barkley again. I can't say this guy's name. I'm not going to try. Chowdhury? I just tried. Why did I just say I wasn't going to try? Coffee's not kicked in yet. I don't like how long this is going. Indeedy. Indeedy, I don't like how long it's going on. Oh, Vipes away. Mechoy, nice job flicking that one on. I'm good with that flick on because it looked like it was with purpose. That was an aggressive pass. He's offside by a mile. Yeah, AR's not even doing it. The center ref, he's like, nah. He's like, you had the VAR that, did you? Look at those lines. It's like, are you serious? The VAR that. Okay. Maximiano clears kind of with a purpose. I like that it went to the corner rather than to Cassie, who was, had two guys on him. Even though we've conceded it there. That's fine because we conceded it down in their corner, he says, before they counterattack and score. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of clearance you want to see versus the one that goes down the middle of the pitch and it's like an immediate counterattack versus like they had to run back for that one. And third clear cut chance, my friends. Coffee. I think you could say we've been on top of it. Who else is in our... Oh, okay. Shakhtar just winning by 1 goal. I'm just going to be... I'm just kind of, like, do we want the Europa League to be more of a positive experience? Or it's like, come on, lads. Like, I know you gotta balance the motivation, but like, how would they react? It's like, we're playing against a team in the Premier League. We're playing against Leicester. I didn't check to see their position last year, how they got here. But, that would have been an amazing goal. That's one of those. I knew he was gonna say down here, it deserved a better finish. Like would have been an amazing shot on target. Our wing backs are getting roasted as you do when you're playing against 2 players on each side. They're trying to play a more attacking approach, lads. Well, let's demand more. Let's see what that does. Nice header. A header with purpose is always a joy to behold. Played out wide. Theo, you could have gotten to that, brother. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was... I mean, he's tired. I get it. He's like 70% at this point in time, or 73%. Whatever the thing just showed. Oh, you run away from him, brother. Oh, Vipes is there. That's that international Latvian experience. Okay, we got lots of men rushing forward. Why did Matroy stop running? I just want to ask the question. Ida! Oh, the angle. You never know. You never know that angle. Is it a deflection going in or deflection going wide? It goes wide. Four clear-cut chances. We're just going to point that out against Leicester. Ida heads it over. I mean, that... I don't even think whoever was marking him jumped. Kind of poor, I think you could say. We're still focused. We're gonna go until we're not focused, and then we're gonna swap out probably Fleckovio for Lebuti. Okay, do something. Oh, that's definitely got to do a 6.4. Machoy plays it long to Ida, all over the top. Oh, I thought we were gonna get a second bite of the cherry there with Maximiliano. Machoy tries to help out. Nothing happened. Nothing to it. We're still focused. Okay, now we're not focused. I just want you want to utilize what you can here. So we're gonna take Lebuti off. We're gonna take Theo off. He's on a 6.3. It's tough sledding, right? Like he's worn down. That's fine. We need him for league play. I'm good doing a double subbage on the wings. It's risky, but bringing in some fresh legs that aren't having to, mark 2 players. You should change your system. Hey, we scored a goal. Okay. They've had 6 long shots. I thought that was a long shot, to be honest with you. Uh-oh. 5 clear-cut chances. Just want to point that out. Cooper. Oh, mate. I mean, Cooper. I mean, you could have just let it go. That was the, worst thing you could have done there, son. The worst thing you could have done. What is he thinking? I mean, I know he doesn't know who's behind him, but, keeper's got to shout there, leave it! So it just dribbles out of bounds. And if you're going to head it back, over the wall to where your other players are in the way. Not out wide where they can run onto it and get a smash onto it. Let's bring on Fran Brodic. Come on, Fran, see what you can. They keep asking, hey, what do you have to say about Fran? He's been with you up the leagues. Yes, he has been up with us up the leagues, of course. We're going to do one last demand more. They're not going to like it. Wow, or it hasn't gone through yet. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Oh, we're trying to draw them out of position, but it's risky passes here. I like that. Andreessen just get rid, son. Flakovio out on the wing. Takes his time. Picks a pass out, though. It's Brodic. He can't get to it. Uh-oh. Icardi! Yes! Yes! Oh, Icardi having the game of his freaking life. Are you serious? I don't have any more subs. Just defend, mate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Icardi. It's not over yet. There's still 3 minutes. We don't have any time wasting subs. Look at that ball from Flakovio. I mean, it's good. Like, try to place it on the forehead of Brodic. It was a good cross. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I've already demanded more. I should have canceled that and then done tighten up, but I don't. We have shocked Leicester. Have we? Yes, they were evens odds. We've shocked the bookmakers at least. Oh my goodness. I feel like you may be like, wow, well, you're really excited for beating Leicester, but I mean, we just got to win at the Europa League, folks. Last season, they finished 7th. Wow. So it must have been, one of those things where somebody in the top 4 or whatever won the cup or whatever? Is that? Or have they just always had? I'm not going to look it up. It doesn't really matter. Surely they're thrilled. Anybody? Hold on. A B. Disappointed with the team. Doing my head in. Oh, I forgot to show you this. Leicester's manager is Ole's at the wheel. It's also a new Gates receipt. Highest gate receipt, 625 grand. The previous record was 190. All right, we're not rotating anybody out because Parma is a rival and they are currently in 14th, but it's a rival versus the game after that. We're playing 19th and they've lost 4 with a -6 goal differential. Now, to be fair to them, they have played. We have this coming up, right? Roma, Juventus, Inter, and Atalanta. That's a tough sled of games. But I think it makes more sense to rotate there. Because, again, 4 days later, we play Shakhtar. So we'll probably... I'm, planning on bringing the backup goalkeeper in. And rotating a bunch of... Not full squad rotation. That makes me wonder if we should make a minor change or two. Something like that. Starting Fran. Okay. We're thinking through this live. It's always better when you do it live. He's going to be back in 4 days, so he might be able to start that next game. I think that's the only other change I want to bring in. I'm just thinking, this is what teams do, right? They don't do... It's not like an entirely different... It's not like Liverpool in the Club World Cup where it's like, we're sending our youth team today. So there we are on the table, 7th. With a game in hand, a win, my friends, propels us. Cagliari's in 3rd. Hello. Enjoy it while you can. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, my friends. I think next game is the game to rotate. Even though they might be better than 19th because of the teams that they've played... I still think it makes sense to do it there because their morale is probably going to be a little bit lower. You know, the dynamics, oh man, we haven't won a game all season. He's just being rested. He's being rested because he's been out. Come on, we're not going to slam him right back into being starting. He's not even a starter. Startering, words are difficult. Okay. Michelotti. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle. Oh, don't... okay. Back to the top of the box. That kind of a cross makes you just a tad nervous, okay? Oh, boy. Oh, I thought... it was okay. And then he gets a little aggressive on the next tackle. Maybe the referee saw the first one. He's like, that was pretty close. The next one like that, I'm going to give him a yellow. I don't know. Corner that we don't get to see. That was exciting. But right after that, it's a terrible throw-in. Oh, boy. Oh, Theo's just running back. That's fine. Hey, you might track the guy that's right there. You are the wingback, Theo. I mean, I like that you jumped and blocked that, but I would have liked it. You didn't have to because then that happened. Good grief. That was terrible. I'm blaming Theo. He had the throw-in, and then he didn't get in between the guy with the let's see, from your perspective. Guy with the ball is running here. He's got a guy with him. Get in between them. Instead, he runs over here. That's terrible. Come on, I think that's a 6.4. That's a 6.4 for me. Accardi. We have struggled against Parma. I think this formation is kind of like a weird thing. So maybe we're too defensive. You know, maybe we should, I don't know, 4-2-3-1 it or something. Is this going to be the Theo highlight reel of negative highlights, or is he going to earn a penalty? Hold on. My experience, when this happens, I feel like I haven't been able to choose who takes the penalty. Okay, Ida is our best one, so he's maybe it's because he's on the pitch. It's like, hey, or we've got a list of people selected, so it's like if he's on the pitch, he goes. I always do like to pick it though. I don't know. That's just me personally. That's a trip. It was a clear trip. It was inside the box. Come on, lad. That's it. That's it, boys. Number 30, Ida. The golden boot winner. We're number 30. I think that's so funny. I'm going to do something that somebody in the comments once said, that whenever their team scores, they immediately demand more. So let's see what happens when we do that. Oh, boy. Are we going to get 3 goals here? If we get 2 more goals in the first half, I'm going to, go look that up. No, I'm not. I'm not going to look that up. But I'm going to mentally give you a shout out, whoever that was that said that's what you do. After that first tackle, Labuti's not had the best of games, you could argue. Offside. Offside. Clearly offside. Don't get excited. Oh, is he going to run over again? Okay, no. Okay, they just whistled it. I mean, yep. Oh, it was close. I didn't see that foot trailing there. Closer than expected. That's, I mean, okay, fine. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. Just based off the ratings. Not off of anything else. Yeah, come on, Theo. I believe in you, brother. Labuti's probably going to be our first sub, because he's on a 6.3 now. Oops. Back down. It's kind of disappointing, to be honest with you. Again, I have been unable to find a right back that we can afford that I want to sign, that or right wing back, whoever, both typically. I have looked at a couple of like right midfield wingers and seeing if their tackling is any good, and it's never good enough. So if we could like retrain them into being like a complete wing back or something like that, that was poor. I mean, I don't know if that was poor. Maybe I just say it was poor because we lost possession, but come on, Labuti, bring that rating up, okay? Ping a killer ball in there. Machoy is going to do it for you. Bradic. His old pressing forward days should have probably done better. It's hard to see with the angle, though. The ball was kind of behind him, so maybe going near post was the move, but it was also something that the keeper could anticipate. Not sure. All right, you're struggling, and on a yellow, Flaccovio is going to come in. Come on, son. And Maximiliano is our next sub because he's not doing well on a 6.3. And you've picked up a yellow. Great. Good job. We're doing it. We're doing it, people. We're bringing on Paul Colombani. Mate, you want games, I'm freaking giving you games. I know we're playing attacking away from home. I was definitely aware of that. Is there anything we want to do? Tyree Tyrese. I want to see if Tyrese has still got the Jets. Brodich on 6.4. He got the start. He can't complain. He's not been playing. We're going to do one last demand more. See if we can... Oh, see, this was frustrating. Paul is unhappy that we didn't let him go to enter. But then when we play him, he's anxious or nervous or apprehensive. It's like, dude, come on. We've created 2 clear-cut chances. We've got a goal. Okay? That was poor. That was... Maybe it was to draw them up. Oh, no. 5 minutes added on, huh? Interesting. Offside. I was wondering if it's offside or a push. I think, again, I think we'll take it. I'm going to tell them I'm happy. I'm trying to keep the morale up, the dynamics up. Coming off of your first Europa League win, getting a draw away from home against your rivals, I think you take it. Next time you see us, it's going to be Shakhtar and Roma. Or you know what? I don't think we're going to do so hot in these games. It may be a Europa League doubleheader. I think that's more exciting to play Shakhtar and Fenerbahce. You've definitely not left me comments on how to pronounce that. I just haven't seen them yet. That definitely hasn't happened. But, my friends, if you've enjoyed that, where we got a win against Leicester and a draw, we're currently, as the table sits, there it is, 7th. So we're kind of right. Isn't that where we finished last season? No, we finished 6th. Yeah, okay, because last season we had the cup, and then this was the playoff spot. Okay, I'm with it. But we're even on points with 5th and 6th. We got a better goal differential. You know, like we're in the mix. So hit the like button. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.